This message is for myself and anyone who's been through stuff like I've been through, if I ever decide to make this public. I've had a really good day today. Well, technically yesterday, since it's 12:23 a.m. on Wednesday, February 9th. So February 8th in the morning was heavy. Just the dreams I was having and stuff. And after like 9 o'clock or whatever, when I posted that other Virgo video, a page on YouTube or on Facebook called Caw Age Institution or Intuition, I don't know, one of the two. They posted a meme that was in direct reference to what I posted in the video, a comment I made in the video. And it was like a snarky comment, like a gaslighter comment. And I replied to the comment with a funny, snarky comment with a GIF or whatever of from Schitt's Creek with the girl flipping her hair. And I said, thank you for proving my point. Because I didn't think anything like they were doing anything shady. I just thought, oh, look, there's another fucking sign in synchronicity that I was right. Like, thank you for proving my point. It wasn't anything negative directed at them. I was given a badge by their fucking site for supporting them with all those likes, buttons, and shares and stuff. I had no problem with the site. And then somebody named Ashley something with a T replied to the comment and said, DM me now. And just that. And my first thought was, couldn't you just click my name and send me a message? Like, why are you demanding I DM you? Who are you? So I replied with a snarky comment, and I said, I would if you asked me nicely. There's something like, if you asked me nicely, I would. It was something like that. Oh, maybe if you ask me nicely, I will. And I was continuing to watch Raising Dion on Netflix. And immediately, like, I unpaused the video, and this beautiful song came on that I've never heard by Saint Colors or something. Let me check the name. It was such a nice song. Saint Beauty, and the song is named Colors. And the lyrics here, I'm thinking, I think that you love me, but you want to shove me, want to be above me. I know that it's hard to believe I don't fear you. You try to control me and then want to console me. You don't even know me. I just think you're trolling. Can't nobody tell me who I'm going to be. I'm breaking free. Show love like my mama told me. Okay? I was literally shaking my booty and just having fun, chilling out. I took a nice bath and everything, and I was having a really nice time by myself. I'm by myself all the fucking time. Throughout this whole ridiculous, gaslighting bullshit on Facebook from a random fucking stranger that apparently is, I don't know who, seem to know me for some reason. I don't even know who they are. I sent a text message to my mom, who I haven't spoken to in like almost a week. And I just sent her a message. I'm like, I love you. I miss you. Hope you're well, blah, blah, blah. And she messaged with a really cold comment. Like, basically, she's saying goodbye and then I love you, but in a really generic, oh, I love you too. Enjoy your life. Live your life. You only have one. Enjoy it. And I'm like, it would be more enjoyable if I could spend it with family and friends and, have a good time. And then she said, it's hard to be around you when you're so angry and nervous all the time. And I thought, but that's when I need you the most. I've been, on hormonally imbalanced my entire life. And then when I finally started balancing my hormones and I got out of a narcissistic relationship, lost everything, had to go back and live with them in a fucking tiny room on a corner of my sister's room for like a year until they bought a house. And then I was put basically into the pantry closet. I mean, I'm grateful for all of it, but it was like just one thing after another for years. And the entire time, every time I would be sad or upset or crying or sick, nobody ever comforted me. I wasn't hugged or touched by any of them for years. Ever, even before transitioning, even before any of it. My parents have always been distant with me. My sisters have always been distant. I was always blamed for everything that went wrong. And my reply to her was, well, when I need you guys the most, when I'm angry and sad, you guys run away. You don't even acknowledge I exist. And then when I'm okay, you guys are too busy to come visit me. I guess that's my life. And she didn't respond at all till now. And I'm not going to check the text messages right now. I have a headache. It's too much. And I finished watching season 1 of Raising Beyond. There were like 3 episodes left, so I just sat down and watched them. And I come back on the computer and I open YouTube, and there's another comment from a subliminal channel, which I really supported for a very long time. And she didn't say anything wrong at all. She was actually being very honest and nice, or he, whatever, I don't know, whatever. It's a name. I don't know what the gender associated with the name or gender identity. And she said it was on a comment about like a subliminal about copycats and like people stealing things and how the video is supposed to help support with that and clear things out. And she's like, if you're dealing with this, then it's a core level issue with you. You need to be stronger about it, or something like that. And I'm like, why am I getting like poked at from all these different sides? And then it hit me. Like it just dawned on me. These people in my entire life, no matter how kind I've been to anybody on YouTube, no matter what comment I put on any video, how funny it is, or how kind it is, or how much I'm saying thank you, they see it as a weakness. When I was being kind to my neighbor who threatened to shoot me after a few weeks of like just she was copying me, like putting blonde wigs on her hair, taking Instagram videos and threatening to shoot me in her Instagram videos while she's dressed in clothing that looks just like my clothing, threatening to hire, her gangbanger friends to like shoot me and with sniper rifles, and no one would ever know it was her. And it's like, how is that my problem? Like, I get boundaries, but am I supposed to not be kind to any of you because you guys can't control your fucking egos? And then, like, it's gaslit on me as if I'm the problem to have to not be kind to people so that people don't abuse that kindness. I humbly apologize to the universe and to my higher self, but I just don't fucking get why I need to be unkind or rude or standoffish or hide things or put like everybody at arm's length and not be vulnerable with anybody or honest due to the reality of people not being able to control themselves from stealing from me or mimicking me or copying me. I don't I don't understand it. I don't understand this sickness in the human mind. Why do I have to change my behavior because you guys can't figure out how to be a friend? Like, is money and copying me so important that you would rather snuff out a kind human being, a kind person, and mock them and make fun of them while you copy them and pretend to be them, but you want the kind person to shut up and do nothing, and to sit in poverty, and then to be miserable and be made fun of by everybody? But then you data mine me, you hack my fucking webcam, you delete Facebook comments that make you seem you like legitimately to how you're insulting me. You guys delete Instagram posts after you insult me and tag me, and then like I see it because I'm checking my notifications and it's a fucking direct insult, and I click the comment and it's gone. But it's just enough of an insult to where I can see it in the notification without even clicking it. And then hacking my phone, and then trying to like hack, bank accounts, and then like stealing resources and mail, and threatening me, and like trying to enter my apartment, and like, what the fuck? And all because I'm nice? So if I look at this as a teacher, and if I put myself in their shoes, but with kindness and wisdom, then that means they're teaching me how to stand up for myself and keep stronger boundaries, right? To keep things to myself, to not share so much, to not be so open. But at the same time, that's exactly what society's done for hundreds of years, and it's fucked people up to the point where they think that's the right way to do things. I don't get it. I don't get why humanity is so broken. Like, am I supposed to not expect to have, you know, a heart to heart conversation with my sister? Like, that's too much to ask. I have to be fake customer service with my sister. And when I try to be heart to heart with her, she just gives me, oh yeah, wow, that's crazy. Oh, cool. Wow. Well, you know what happened at work today? Okay. I try to have a heart to heart talk with my brother, and then immediately the conversation turns around about him and his like fucking narcissistic, he gained this and he learned that and he did this. And I'm like, bro, we're talking about what I'm going through right now. Can we just spend 5 minutes out of 30 fucking years talking about me? Just 5 minutes. But no. And then I get told, oh, you're selfish. You always want to talk about yourself. I'm like, when do I ever talk to anybody about myself when I'm not talking to myself about myself? The only time I talked about myself to anybody is when I'm talking to this fucking camera. I don't have any friends. I don't have family that cares enough about me to come visit me once a month without me asking them to bring me something. I don't even have fucking neighbors that are looking out for me because they're all somehow fucking involved in this ridiculous scheme. And then I get gaslit and said that I'm paranoid and schizophrenic. And I'm like, bro, like, you're telling me that my entire life has been like a hallucination then? Like, I've just made it all up. So am I not even in existence right now? Did I not grow up and get like treated like shit and molested and treated like every problem in my mother's marriage and father's marriage was my fault? Did my grandmother from the other side of the family not try to kill me repeatedly for 3 years? Did I not fucking like get raped and treated like shit? Did I not get beat up coming out of the bathroom of my parents' house by my sister in the hallway? And then she's screaming, Mom, help me. He's beating me up while she's kicking me in my stomach. And then my mom comes up there and she's like, stop it. As if it's like, yeah, telling me to stop it. Me, while I'm on the floor. Like, did I hallucinate all this? Like, and then the whole covering their tracks with these comments on Facebook and these shady passive aggressive memes from these gang stalkers that are watching my page and like listening to my conversations through cell phones and like webcams and the Amazon Fire TV stick or whatever. Like, it's so absurd. It doesn't even matter if I'm in front of the camera or not. You guys are probably watching me right now through the fucking monitor. Or from some smart dust or some fucking computer chip somewhere. I don't know. I'm most of the time, honest to God, I'm like guessing and channeling, and somehow I'm like right about everything. I don't know how I'm right. I didn't ask to be a fucking oracle. I didn't ask to be this connected to source and to know what everybody's fucking doing and what their intentions are. All I wanted my entire life is to go back to the farm that we were in Iran when I was 2 years old and 3 years old. And I walked past this wooden fucking fence that had grapevines growing all over it with my grandpa. And there was a watermelon patch, like a field of watermelons, an apple orchard, vineyards, and then wooden cottages with my great grandmother, my grandmother, my mom, my dad, and their cousins and aunts. And they were all sitting there around a campfire. It was 1982, and I was 2 years old, and that memory has stayed with me my entire life. That's what I've been working towards my entire fucking life, to just go and be at peace again. And somehow I've ended up here on fucking YouTube being hated, alienated, pariahed by everyone I've ever fucking met. Even my high school music teacher, who I've kept in fucking touch with for 20 or 30 years now, almost like 27 years. And even she's being shady to me. Like, what the fuck? She's like almost 60 or 70. How is it even possible for that person to be shady to me? And then random comments on fucking Facebook, random comments from army people, random comments from people in thug masks, fucking messages on my phone, text messages, literally insulting me. Like, Janie, you need to lose weight. Like, Janie was a misspelling of my mom's name that they kept sending me spam mail for here at my apartment. And then in my email box, because they were using my email to sign up for gambling casino sites. And then I've dealt with this fucking identity theft issue of people using my social security number to open credit cards, to open cell phone accounts. People have filed taxes in my name, and I don't even know who the fuck it is. I filed my taxes last year, and I'm like, the guy's like, when was the last time you filed your taxes? I'm like, I've been on disability for a few years, so I haven't needed to file them. And they're like, well, it shows that you've been claimed as a dependent for like years. I'm like, what the fuck? And I never saw a cent. And all these people are getting paid thousands of dollars for whatever gang stalking and whatever they're doing. They're buying houses, you know, they're buying cars, they're doing this, they're doing that. And then I get insulted by cousins on Facebook that I'm getting Amazon packages. Like, bro, I got two fucking gifts in 4 years of being online sent to me by somebody on the internet. And then I get insulted for it. Like, what the fuck? What's happening? And then another fucking army guy messages me on Facebook. Hey, gorgeous, a 70 fucking 2-year-old army dude. Like, bro, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And I get those army guys asking me for friend requests nearly one a day, every day. I go to the grocery store, there's people following me in cars, following behind me, like literally sitting there staring at me with their cell phone in hand, taking videos of me. I go to the dollar store, there's people walking around staring at me and like walking past me and like sniffing at me. Like, what the fuck? I go to the dentist, and then the dentists are like laughing at me. And I'm breaking my teeth. In every single fucking dentist office I've gone to, I've been laughed at, I've been mocked, and my teeth have been damaged more by going to the dentist than not going to the dentist. I went and had an MRI done and a brain scan years ago. I was never given the results. I took IQ tests, was never given the results. I've never been given results of my blood tests. I don't even know what my blood type is. I've never seen my own x-rays. I have no idea what the fuck is going on with anything in my body because no one's told me. So what have I done? Learned how to heal my body myself. And who have I had in my corner my entire life? God and nature, Mother Earth, Mother Mary, and myself, and my imagination. And these people still pick on me. Like, this isn't me playing victim. This is me being really fucking confused. And then to be told by another random stranger on the internet, on YouTube, oh, you need to be stronger at your core with this stuff and have better boundaries. And like, this is your problem that people are copying you. Like what? What? I'm sorry, what? Let me read this again, just to make certain. I don't want you to see the channel because I don't want any bad energy on there. There are good people, I guess. I want to be honest with you. By the way, it's not the video I'm watching here. This is a Reiki healing for detoxifying the subconscious mind. The comment says, I want to be honest with you. If you are dealing with this situation, at a core level, you have to be a touch more heavy-handed than this. And all I said in the comment is, and it's on about a video about copycats and clearing that stuff out of the subconscious. Not a Reiki healing, but a subliminal video, like affirmations. What I said is, hopefully the copycats recognize their own beauty instead of trying to copy ours. You are all beautiful. Be you, not me. I'm already me. Go be you. And that's the comment I get. I want to be honest with you. If you are dealing with a situation at a core level, you have to be a touch more heavy-handed than this. I'm sorry, what? You're like, what even is that? What and like, is this a DSM book thing where it's like I'm supposed to feel crazy because you're telling me something that makes no sense? I'm putting a comment in the comment section of a video to support other people who are going through that, and then the other people who are obviously like cross watchers or whatever you want to call them. And it's like, go be you. Everybody's themselves. You're all beautiful. Go be yourselves. Why do I need to be more heavy-handed than this? You want me to bitch at you? Like, fuck off, bitches. Don't copy me. I'm the shit. I'm slaying queen. Like, what? And then on the comments on Facebook, even the notifications got deleted. Even the notifications. But if I go to the thing, to the post, look, can you see that? There. See, that post. Snarky ass gaslighting comment, right? Funny. It's actually funny. I even put haha on it. Darling, it's time to grow the fuck up and accept responsibility for every dimension of your life and stop blaming others for the mess you're in. Well, the mess I'm in is because of other people constantly fucking picking on me. Especially when I'm being nice. So I posted things for proving my point. Hair flip. And then that Ashley chick started messaging me. See, 5 comments. But she hit them all. And here's my reply. I can't see your comment, even though it's sending me messages that you are replying to me. If you need me, message me. I'm not ignoring you. I can't see your name or find you on Facebook to reply to you. And I see that there are numerous comments from you, Ashley, that have tagged me. Hope you're well. But if I go to my notifications, which I'm not going to show you because there's a lot of personal, like cousins and shit on Facebook right now that have been spamming my page. She's not there. It's not there. So it's just there to make me look like I'm fucking batty. Like, I've been supporting this page for so long. And if you go to their page, it's really odd the amount of synchronicities that are connected to what I post and here, which is fine. It's like synchronicities in the universe. We're all working together, right? But why be shady to me? I really don't get it. And then to be told that I need to be more heavy-handed than this. Like, okay, I'm just done being nice to people, I guess. Like, fuck leaving kind comments, right? Like, just I should just respond with fuck you to everybody. Fuck these bitches, fuck those hoes, fuck that whatever. Like, so you want me to be like you guys, so you guys don't have to try any harder to be better and nicer people? Is that what it is? Or is there genuinely something wrong with me where I'm like a really nice person in a world of demons? I really don't get it. I feel like I'm too nice. And then my mom from the other side, we're too scared to be around you when you're nervous and sad and angry. Like, okay, but you're not around me for years. Where are you the rest of the time? Oh, right, McDonald's, Walmart, watching Lord of the Rings marathons, sitting there with your dog in a house, but with all your kids. They're all paying your bills. You're just sitting there. But it's all my fault because I'm expecting that, hey, maybe, somebody in my family would want to talk to me once a month and call me and be like, hey, how are you? We miss you. We're coming over. Do you want us to bring anything? We're coming over to have lunch. Hey, do you need a hug? You seem upset. But instead, when I cry, when I was living with them and I was crying in the room because of the marriage thing that happened with the ex, they would literally turn the TV volume up so they could drown out the sound of me crying. So I would go into the bathroom and I'd sit there in the bathroom under the shower with the water on, crying myself like for 10 minutes, 20 minutes at a time. And then I would get bitched at that I'm using the water and the water bill's coming. And I don't have a job to pay for it, so don't use the water so much. No sympathy, no compassion at all. And then all the work I put into YouTube and all the videos just to have them copied and stolen by people who are supported by like secret societies and different forms of energies, and they get like thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of views and dollars and support, and they get money thrown at them. But what do I get? I get stolen from. I get copied, I get mimicked, emulated, and then I get shit on, and then I get to be made to look like I'm crazy. So I guess they're all right. I need to be more heavy-handed than this because people seem to think kindness is weakness. But the funny thing is, they all love me, all of them, because they're all trying to be like me in their personal lives. Even my ex best friend who broke up my relationship, who fucked my partner and like stole and lied and cheated and recorded me at my lowest and spread it all over the fucking internet, showed it to my family, and like the one guy friend I had in 4 years, like would record me in the house and admitted that he was part of the Illuminati, like admitted it flat out to me. And then he tried to like use subliminal messages on his Instagram, and he's like, do this 100-day art project with me and watch these 100 videos. They're 10 seconds each. And I'm like, bro, I make subliminal videos. You think I don't know what that is? I'm not watching that shit. And then he took pictures of me, like, and spread them everywhere. And then I get insulted for being nice. Like, bro, I'm the one that's asking for help because the entire world, the majority of the world, I don't want to say everybody because there's some good people out there, but holy shit, man. I mean, I've had more kindness from 5, 6 subscribers on YouTube than I have from 99.9% of the people I've ever known in my life. I think my grandfather was the last person that was truly kind to me. And he passed away in 2006 or 7, I think. I blocked it out. I don't even remember what year he passed away. All I remember from that day is the hospital where he passed away in the hospital, and everybody was screaming and crying. And there were, my cousins, 2 boy cousins from my uncle and his wife. They were sitting there and they were scared, and I took their hands, and I didn't even get to say goodbye to my grandpa because I was busy taking care of their kids. And I took them outside and I sat down with them on the couch on the waiting room with their heads on my shoulder while they're crying. And I'm just sitting there like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. And nobody's even coming to ask, hey, come say goodbye. We're going to pull the plug. Come say goodbye. They scattered his ashes. I wasn't even allowed to go there. Well, I was so useful to them when I was cleaning their bathrooms after they were, without them cleaning it. I was so useful to my partner when I was fucking him and being there at every beckoning call, nurturing him, caressing him, cooking for him, cleaning for him, buying all the picking out all the groceries, decorating the house, picking out all the furniture. And then I get bitched at for the price tag. Like, bro, you were right there next to me and you told me to buy them. You said it makes you happy to see me happy, and then you stole all my shit, our shit, and then you told me that I owe you $78,000. You were there and you kept all the shit. How do I owe you money? I'm so confused at all of this, and I think this is complete gaslighting, isn't it? Like, this is textbook gaslighting because it's making me doubt the reality I experience and making me question it while the facts are facts. And then they erase the evidence so that all I have is what I have to say and what I experienced. And then they can say, no, that bitch is crazy. There's no proof. But if anybody, like an actual lawyer or anybody from the FBI or CIA, actually fucking looks into these records, they'll find the proof. Nothing's ever deleted on the internet. So if they actually research this shit, I can be vindicated. But who am I going to go to? How would I even pay for it? I can't even fucking get a ride to a grocery store other than a Piggly Wiggly. And I have to walk there. And then I have to push a grocery cart back like a fucking bag lady by myself because I can't carry all those bags. And then I refuse to constantly keep going out because I'm constantly stalked and my life is constantly threatened for no fucking reason other than me being me. And then when I go off on people, they're like, oh, you're so scary. We don't want to be around you. I'm like, don't use that as an excuse, bro. You don't want to be around me anyway. I even told my mom, I'm like, ever since I left fucking Corey and I started hormones, everybody's treated me like a stranger. And she's like, no, that's not it. It's because we're scared of you and shit. I'm like, what? But nobody's scared of you, lady, when you're punching walls and pushing people and screaming and you're not on your fucking psychotic medications. Almost everybody that I know is on some kind of a fucking drug. But then they talk crap about me having smoked weed. Like, seriously? And then they drink and fuck and cheat and steal and lie. And then somebody A few days ago, when I bought the bottle of wine, that same fucking day, there were insults messages on my fucking Facebook. Oh, she's a drunk. She has addictions. I haven't drank wine in like 15 years. And I bought one bottle and I'm an alcoholic? Oh my God. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if these people are trying to get a hold of that lady that I fucking am supposed to get the dog from, and they would screw that over somehow too, just to keep me alone and miserable in this house. I just don't get it. And now they have this new neighbor coming to harass me who moved in a few months ago. And she's coming at my door every fucking 3 or 4 hours. Do you have a quarter? Do you have this? Do you have that? Oh, don't let this person come to your door. Oh, he's prancing by my door and sniffing at my door. And I'm like, why are you telling me this? And I'm like trying to be like polite in a way and be like closing the door and be like, okay, I gotta go, bye. Without being like, bitch, get out of my door. But no, like kindness is seen as weakness. I just don't know what to do about any of it. I mean, I've spent pretty much 40 years on my own. Even when I was little, my parents wouldn't really let me play with my siblings because they were afraid I would hit them before I ever even knew what hitting anybody meant. I was like 3 years old in Germany, and they would yell at me, don't play with your sister, stay away from her. Like, what did I do? What did I do? She's playing Barbies. Can we go play? By the time we were in Germany and I was like 5, I was barely in the house. At 5 years old, nobody cared about where I was. Nobody. I would leave the house in the mornings at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 years old. I would wake up, leave the apartments we were in, and I would run and run and run to the fucking forest, and I would sit in front of a statue of the Mother Mary that was surrounded with roses, red roses, and a wrought iron fence. I would climb over that fence and lay in the grass or this little bench that was outside the wrought iron fence, and I would sleep next to the statue every fucking day. Every my When I told my mom this, she's like, "Oh, we just assumed you were with your friends." I'm like, "What friends?" I had one friend in Germany, and she only played with me when like we were playing Barbies, and that's it. And she didn't even really like playing Barbies. And I got in touch with her a few years ago, and when I found her on Facebook, and I was like, "Oh my God, you remember me?" She's like, "Of course I do. How are you?" Blah blah blah. And she's not very fluent in English because she speaks German. So we barely get to talk anymore because I don't really speak German anymore. I don't remember much of it. With all the fucking damage that's been done to me, my mind just hasn't bothered to remember those languages. I mean, when have I fucking had time to practice German? I've been trying to keep my life safe and survive on fucking food stamps in an apartment with like crazy fucking neighbors in a neighborhood where I'm the only white girl, white person, white transgender, white hermaphrodite, or quote unquote white, just because my skin's like tanned olivey pink. And everyone else is Hispanic or, brown skinned or not even, there's like no Asian people. I'm like the only pale, kind of pale skinned person here. Everyone else is darker skin tone, and everybody treats me like I'm a fucking alien. And I go to the Piggly Wiggly, and there's like people there, and there's like all ethnicities in the Piggly Wiggly, and they all treat me like I'm like, oh, there she is. Everybody behave. Like, what the fuck? I go to the gas station, and the Indian people there. Hey, boss lady. Hey, boss lady. Like, why are you calling me a boss lady? Why me? The gas station attendant's wife calls me, yes, ma'am. Yes, my lady. Yes, ma'am. Like, why are you calling me my lady? Bro, I'm just somebody walking a fucking gas station to get potato chips or incense sticks. Like, the fuck? I go to the Chinese place around here to get Chinese food, and then the freaking chef start like trying to hit on me and like flirt with me, and I'm like, can I just get my orange chicken? I leave nice comments for people, and then I get looked at as weak. Oh, you need to be more heavy-handed than this. The fuck? And then when I call people out, and I'm like, okay, I'm calling you guys out. What do I get? Oh, what a bitch. She's crazy. She's manipulative. She's crazy, like projecting. She's so fucking not okay in the head. Like, okay. So you basically are wanting me to keep my mouth shut and sit here and do nothing. You do know I've been doing that my entire life, right? Like, it doesn't bother me. So you guys, like, do you get a satisfaction by like having me just sit here doing nothing? Because it's kind of chill to me. I don't mind. I've been trying to help you guys. But if you don't even want to say thank you or click a fucking like button, and then they fucking mess with the likes and the views and the shadow bans. Like, okay, I don't even know if you guys email me or not. My email has been like no new emails in I think a week, other than spam mails from people from England wanting to send me $5 million if I give them my bank account information, and then some Nigerian prince. I'm like, okay. And then all these other tarot reader channels and fucking life coaches stealing my shit, but making it seem like it's their own, and then insulting me in their videos. Do you guys think that your subscribers are too stupid to follow the trail? I mean, they seem to be, because they haven't put two and two together yet. Because if they actually go to my channel and listen to any of the fucking videos, you'll see all the fucking liars immediately after you see the videos. Because you'll look at YouTube and go, oh, all this shit is copied off of TheStarKindler, majority of it at least. And in the other channels where they like delete their videos and then they start over and delete them again and start over, delete them again and start over. Every time they're called out or they're named or something, they change their name and they start over. They delete all their videos where it was like proof that they were copying me. And then they call themselves, prophetic this, or oracle, messengers of God this, or there was another one. It's like oracle queen something goddess. Like, the fuck. And it's like even her titles were copies of mine, and I just can't even. I can't. And then the other people that from, I don't know if you guys remember that Anna Tupchuk whatever fucking commenter that was basically part of the, I think it was my ex pretending to be someone else. And in every comment he left on my channel, it was exactly what I was saying in the video, and he would put a Cliff Notes for Dummies version comment and then pretend that he came up with it. But he was legitimately just copying something he heard in the video, writing it out in a comment in another video on the same channel. And I was being nice to him the entire time. And then he would like insult me and say how he's laughing at my videos and how he's laughing at that video, and it's just so funny, and like, oh, I'm so ugly, and then this and that, and I'm like, what? And then the comment he would just delete it. Even the other one, Myra something, like, she was even being two-faced about shit. And then the exes other lady or other man, whatever his name was, they made a fake account on Instagram, and they were messaging me with like trying to get me to send them nudes and shit, and I'm like, no. So they were asking me for feet pics, so I started sending them random feet pics off the internet, and they're like, oh, they're so sexy, they're so this, they're so that, and laughing, and then posting those feet pics on like insult places. And I'm like, I know exactly what that foot picture is, and I know now exactly where it's from because I'm the one that gave you that fake foot picture. Like, I'm 10 steps ahead of you guys, and I'm just wondering what the fuck. Like, how much more are we gonna play this charade of pretending that you're not listening to what I'm saying right now, and then you're gonna go and make a Facebook meme or an Instagram meme, or you're gonna, watch the videos and then get information out of them and go and make money off of it, but then tamper with my money, and then tell me that I'm the problem because I'm not being stern or heavy-handed. What do you want me to do? What options do I have? I have me and God and my imagination. What am I supposed to imagine? The downfall of human civilization? What do you want me to do? Am I missing something here? What is this trying to teach me? What am I supposed to be learning from this? Because the only thing I can even fathom right now is don't talk to anybody anymore. Just do generic fucking card readings like everybody else or whatever. Don't even bother writing a book because supposedly not even a single copy of my book has been sold. But so many of you have mentioned that you're buying the book. But it says nope, not a single copy sold. The spring.com site, it says not a single dollar to be claimed, but items have been sold. Books have been sold, but then they're not sold. Where's the money? I don't fucking know. And even in these private videos I make, random people popping in and out, whether I have a chat room or not, they show up right there. It says 1, 2, 3, and it goes up, and then they stay for a little bit and listen, and then they disappear. I opened Internet Explorer and made a different, went to YouTube and went and clicked +1, like the like button on a video to see something, and the like isn't being registered on the video. It's as if it's not even being clicked. So I made an account, generic name. I think I had one like years ago before I ever opened the TheStarKindler, or it was Eve of Sophia when I opened it. And I didn't even remember the password, so I had to like dig through the password, reset it, do whatever, make a new one, get the emails, fix the passwords for the emails, and suddenly all the email passwords are changed. So I have to change them again. And I went and clicked the like button again, and I refreshed on StarKindler to see if the like went up on the video, and it didn't. Again, it didn't register it at all that I had even interacted with my own channel from a different account. I tried it from a cell phone, nothing. Tried it from, like, I don't even know who to ask, but I tried to open it on another web browser, Firefox, nothing. Nothing. As if I'm not even interacting with the channel, but I'm sitting there clicking the fucking like button and then refreshing it on the other browser, and it's not registering. And I can guarantee you they're probably sitting there, like, listening to this and laughing and writing down things that they can turn into memes and write blog posts about it and shit. Even with Netflix earlier, I was sitting down to watch it before I even started watching Raising Dion, and it kept freezing, getting stuck, and then try again kept showing up on the screen. Try again, okay, click try again, and then it will go to 25%, and then click try again, and my DVD player turns on by itself and starts doing shit. I'm like, okay, not suspicious at all. There's people that are always standing down outside my window and like staring into my fucking window. There's cars that are parked across the parking lot that like are always sitting there staring at their cell phone right directly facing my apartment. Just in front of my apartment. Not anywhere else. The same black van every fucking day. And the funny thing is, the minute I get up to get my phone to go record them, they move. When I go and sit down and I peep out of the window, the car drives back and parks. Where did you go for those 10 seconds? And then the guys that show up in front of my front door. Every fucking hour or two, somebody's standing by the door, jiggling the door handle, and like pushing my door in. It's like wind pressure pushing, kind of like tapping it to see if it's gonna flick open or not. And as soon as I get up, I can hear their feet shuffle away, as if they're watching me through like some heat sensor or sonar. I don't fucking know, or X-ray vision or some shit. I don't know what technology they have, man. Google glasses and whatever. And I go and sit down, or I go into the kitchen, and then I hear the door jingling again. Like, I have bells on my front door. I can hear you jingling my door. It's my door handle. It's not anybody else's. I can hear the bells jingle. I've poured, Epsom salt by the front door. I can tell when I'm sleeping and you open the fucking door because I can see the salt moved the next day. Like, it's not, a ghost moving it, is it? So they're obviously entering my, doing that shit. But no, if I say it because I don't have fucking physical, tangible proof, then I'm just crazy. Crazy house, crazy cat lady, flipping tarot cards. Even the weed they used to bring me, or the weed I used to freaking get when we would go to Rise dispensary in Chicago. It was so weird. It was so like, it wasn't even weed. It was like cilantro. The contacts that I got recently, even they came in a box that was smashed open. The contact lens cases moved around, everything broken. And I messaged the company and I recorded a video and I sent it to them. And it got like 4 views, but no response from them. None at all. I messaged FedEx. They're like, we can't deal with it. We don't know. We don't know what the problem is. It must have been damaged and delivery. And I said, damage? The box was opened. You guys literally opened my contact lens case and touched my contact lenses. Oh, must have been an accident. Okay. So am I actually, taking estrogen, or is it something else? Am I actually on testosterone blockers, or is it something else? What are you guys giving me? Are the doctors in on it too? Is it actually estradiol valerate in that jar, or is it something else? I have no way of telling. But considering all the fucking backstabbing and sabotage, who knows what's in there? And then if I say it, it makes me seem paranoid. But it's a fucking fact. Because everything in my life seems to be tampered with. All because I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Do you want me to have a word battle with you? Do you want me to bring out like a katana out and have a superhero fight? Or am I supposed to feel a certain sequence of emotions like a Rubik's Cube and it'll unlock something in you guys? How much more self-analysis am I supposed to do to solve your problems of how you're treating me? How much more am I supposed to think that this entire reality is me doing it to myself while you guys are benefiting from my suffering? If I'm doing it to myself, Why am I not benefiting? Oh, right, because I'm playing victim in poverty consciousness, right? But you guys copying and stealing from me somehow managed to not have that poverty consciousness. Common sense would say that neither do I. It's just that you guys are stealing the money I would be getting, probably redirecting it to your own bank accounts, detouring or whatever it's called. The What is that word? A detour, a split, a divergent connection, where it's like if somebody sends me a donation, it goes to them instead. Even one of the tarot card readers, there's another one pretending to be her, and she's always commenting on her. Like I click, a little smiley face to show her support, or I say thank you for the confirmation, and then without delay, the same person, the same name as the channel, but only 3 subscribers compared to the thousands that the main channel has. But it's the same name, the same exact name. When I tried to make a YouTube channel with the same exact name, it said I can't do it. So how are there 2 YouTube channels with the same exact name? But one of them wants me to give her money every time. And then all those people who watch the videos, like there's like usually 2 likes or 3 likes or 4 likes, but 10 people watching, 15 people watching, 30 people watching. Or some of the affirmation videos have hundreds and thousands of views. I think one of them has 15,000 views, but 2 likes. I'm sorry, what? In the video, a promise kept by Gaia and a love letter to Source. And all these things, I spent so much time and energy writing the poetry for it, writing the words and stuff, putting the imagery and editing it with my ragtag computer from 2014. I love my computer. And the videos have less than 10 views, maybe 100 views, and 2 likes, 3 likes. But then everything that's said in those videos is being repeated by other card readers and life coaches, and they have hundreds and thousands and whatever and all this stuff. And then they have the nerve to insult me. They use their platform to describe my characteristics, but in a derogatory way. Oh, that bitch is living alone with a cat. Oh, this person has like dry green hair. Oh, this person's missing teeth. Oh, this bitch is toothless. Oh, that bitch is flat chested. Oh, she's like a camel jockey, Middle Eastern fucking terrorist person. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, what the fucking fuck? Oh, she's a karmic. She got dumped. Oh, she's alone. Nobody wants her. I don't know who this person is. Is this a Gemini? They seem like they have multiple personalities. Oh, what do they smell like? Like, what the fuck do you mean, what do I smell like? I take a shower every fucking day. I scrub my body. I use essential oils. I have fucking perfumes everywhere. I have incense going. I use frankincense. I'm in the wind all the time with nature, and then I'm sitting at the fucking computer making videos for you guys. What is it that smells about me? It's so ridiculous. Oh, she got these John Wolf eyebrows. Oh, and I'm like, she's so mean. And have you seen her nose? And then she got facial hair. What kind of a fucking woman has a facial hair? Okay. Have you seen her hands? Her hands are so big. This person, it's like a Queen of Wands energy, or it could be like a Virgo, or maybe it's a Pisces. We all know how crazy Pisces can be. And their hands are so big. I wonder how big their feet are. Oh, does she have a dick? How do you pee? Oh, and she's hiding behind the camera. Can you stop hiding? Am I really hiding? You guys are obviously watching me. What part of me is hiding? My toothless, big nose, bushy eyebrow, fucking weird eared, flat chested, hunchback, stanky ass, toothless face? You want to look at that? Oh, and the other one. Oh, she laughs like a fucking witch. Ah, her laugh is so ugly. It's like a dying seal. I don't know who this person is, but it's almost like they're an Aquarius. Are they something about a star? Okay. Oh, she sounds like a man. Oh, that's a man, isn't it? A man thinking that's a woman, that he's a woman. Oh, must be one of those transgenders, the trannies. Oh, did you hear she was in a porno? Oh my God, she's such a whore. She probably has STDs. I hear this every fucking day, you guys. Every fucking day. Every day. And then they delete the messages. They delete the videos after they get their fucking donations. And they make certain that they like at me or whatever so I get a notification to go there just to see that clip, or they send me the clip on Facebook or Instagram. And friggin' Alyssa from Divine Venus. Oh, I have a message for you from the universe. Pay me $60 or $100 and I'll give you the message. Excuse me? I can't even. I can't even. You want me to be more heavy-handed, right? Here, can you see it? Look. I hope you can see it. Yeah, you can see that. You see that? You see it, right? Here's the other one. Over and over and over. Gaslighting me. Over and over and over and over. Every single one of those. I'm genuinely at a loss for the constant stupidity of these people. I'm not even upset over what they're doing. I'm upset over the fact that they think I'm stupid enough to fall for it. I don't get it. Do you really think I'm that dumb? I have no problem being on my own. I've been trained and abandoned and conditioned and abused and forced into isolation since I've been born. My mom fucking accused me of killing her, and then I've had multiple people insult me for killing my mom coming out of her. They didn't. How do you know? How do you know? How does a brown skinned guy in Racine, Wisconsin fucking know what happened with me and my mom 41 years ago when the guy's 18 years old at a fucking grocery store? How do you know how I was born, dude? And then they're like, oh, you should record this stuff so you have proof. How do you want me to record it? Am I supposed to walk with a GoPro fucking stuck to my forehead? So that you can see everything I see? I'm pretty sure somebody's probably implanted a chip in me already. The stupidity of these people. And then their threats, and then their fucking astral attacks, their dream state attacks, as if I don't know what you're doing. And then I call them out, and then they insult me for being crazy or hallucinating. But bitch, you guys are pulling tarot cards, and you're talking about curses and shit, and you're talking about this or that. Fucking Maji, the High Priestess, has been stalking my page for years. Every fucking one of her videos is a direct theft of my videos and my personality and energy. She's reading about me in every fucking video, and she uses it to insult me every fucking time. And then the rest of them, they all form these cliques and they get together and they're like, oh, Celeste is too stupid to figure this out. Oh, no, no one's ever going to believe her. Who would ever believe that there's, almost all these fucking people doing this? Well, technically, anybody who knows about the Matrix and gang stalkers knows that for every like one royal chosen person, there's usually 5,000 people who are paid and signed non-disclosure agreements to do this. It's 5,000 to 1. So there's 5,000 people at the least, and that's their quota, that's their MO. You guys can research this yourselves, verify it, vet it out yourselves. I'm not lying. Check it out for yourselves. That's their thing, that's how they do it. And it's done from before the person is born, because they use looking glass technology. Look up looking glass technology. It's very simple. I mean, it's a fucking miracle I've survived as long as I have. But of course, I would, because I'm useful to them, because my wisdom and my life experience is making money for them. And then they want me to write a book. One of Dharma Jane's fucking lackeys was on the phone with me a while ago. Her name was Crisscross, and she was trying to coerce me into writing a book. Well, I wrote a book. Guess how many copies have sold? I don't fucking know. But guess how many copycats of the book there are now? The Scribe and the Star, Chapter 1. A lot. And the information in the book, the poetry, the songs, the messages, they're on all these other channels. You guys are clicking likes and donating money to people who are stealing my work. And me telling you this is like me yelling into the void, because I have no evidence, because these people are professional organizations. And I'm just a fucking mentally unstable tranny living in, Kenosha, Wisconsin with a cat on my own, on disability pay and food stamps, being literally betrayed by 99.9% of everybody I know since birth. Every romantic relationship, every friendship, every teacher, every employer, every doctor, every dentist, every therapist, every psychiatrist I've been to, every, brain scan I went to, every time I went out anywhere, any restaurant I went to, even the fucking coffee shop over here screws with me. I go and order the same drink once a month to treat myself, because it's $8 for a cup of fucking iced coffee from there. And every time I've gone there, they give me the smaller size and charge me for the large size. And I'm like, can I have the large, please? I ordered that one. And they're like, we only have this size. Okay, but why are you charging me for the large? Because this is the large, but it's not the large. Oh, no, we changed our cups. Okay. So you want me to pay you $12 for a cup of coffee this big? This big. And then I go the next day and the cup is this big. I walked out. I didn't even buy it. I was just like, you know what? Keep it. And I left. Even my own grandmother. I had to ask my sister and my mother and my father for my grandmother's phone number, because my grandmother's phone number changed for 2 months. I didn't even get to wish my grandmother a Merry Christmas or a Happy New Year. Nothing. I didn't get to do it until February 5th when I finally snapped and I'm like, can you fucking give me your phone number? And she's like, oh my God, I forgot. I'm so sorry. And you know how much I love The Last Unicorn, right? My sister sends me a text message a couple of weeks, about a month ago. Hey, guess what I'm doing with your niece? We're watching The Last Unicorn. And then she sends me pictures of them two sitting there watching it, smiling. I didn't talk to her for like 3 weeks, and then we were talking in a text message a few days ago, and I told her, I'm like, I was really upset over that. She's like, why? And I told her because I wanted to share that with my niece. She's the only niece I have, and I really wanted to share that with her because you know how much this means to me. The movie, how much the movie means to me. She's like, oh, I had no idea. Oh, you didn't know how much The Last Unicorn means to me, huh? My 30, almost 30-year-old sister has no idea how much The Last Unicorn means to me, but the internet does. Makes total sense. You're being passive aggressive, sis. Just admit it. Fess up to it. I don't need to be a bitch to call you out on your passive aggressiveness. You're being passive aggressive, and I can see it, and I'm being polite to you because I'm not going to stoop down to your level. How is that my problem? I'm leaving a comment on a video. I'm being nice to the copycats and to the people being victimized by copycats. Why do I need to be more heavy-handed than this? And then the other bitch messaging me on Instagram. You know, there's a message for you. Book a reading with me now. Um, why? It's really important. No. And then Dharma Jane posting fucking gifs under a comment I made on her Raven's Nest bullshit page on Facebook. And then she comments with a gif that she's taking the trash out. And then she starts passive aggressively insulting me to everybody while she has her crisscross partner calling me on the phone telling me to write a book so they can fucking steal it. For 3 hours, she kept me on the phone while Dharma Jane was insulting me and like stealing and copying and deleting my posts on her page and then reposting them as her own. All the while, Crisscross is keeping me busy on the phone. I'm so tired of it. Is there like where are the good people? Where are the noble people, the kind people, the honorable ones, the loyal ones, the ones who know what love is and kindness and wisdom and humility and humbleness and honor? Where are the gentlemen, the chivalrous ones? Fucking Paula Cole, where have all the cowboys gone? I'm at a loss for the amount of stupidity among the human race lately. How can you guys be so petty and expect me to be as petty as you guys so that you can call me petty then? And if I don't play that game, then you're going to say I'm projecting? And then if I argue that point, you're going to say I'm narcissistic? And then if I argue that point, you're going to say I'm playing the victim? And then if I argue that point, you're going to say I'm argumentative. And then when I argue that, you're going to say I'm mentally unstable. And then when I snap, you're going to say I'm angry, I'm scary and intimidating. Get away from her. If you even acknowledge me as a her. I mean, I could fucking birth off triplets and you guys would still say that's a man. Okay. Never mind. I guess I'm not injecting myself with estrogen anymore. I mean, what's the fucking point? May as well turn into a giant hairy Sasquatch. Oh man. I'm genuinely at a loss for common sense here. And I'm really not upset at all. At all. I'm relieved. I don't need to be nice to any of you. I don't need to be kind to any of you. I don't need to leave any kind comments for any of you. I don't need to respond politely to any of you. I owe none of you anything. I don't owe any of you explanations for shit. I don't owe any of you thank yous. I don't need to ask you to fucking click a like button. If you don't click it, you're a petty piece of shit. It's that simple. I don't need to call you out on stealing because guess what? You already know you're stealing, so that means you already know you're a piece of shit. I don't need to complain or worry about my parents not loving me or acknowledging anything about my life or even acknowledging that I exist because they already know. So me telling them is me being a victim to them or nagging them. And I learned that with friggin' Corey. No matter how much I asked him in 6 years, can we go on a date? Can you stop nagging me? I'm working. Bitch, it's 8 fucking p.m. Can we go somewhere? And then after 5 years, when I finally gave up and I'm like, fuck it, I don't want to go anywhere. I'm just going to sit here and smoke weed all fucking day. You're going to work all day? I'm going to sit here and smoke weed all day. What the fuck else am I supposed to do? I've decorated an entire house. I've cooked everything. I've cleaned everything. I've gardened a fucking quarter-acre of land by myself, digging, shoveling, wood chips, and everything while you sat on your ass, working and getting your dick sucked in the basement while drinking a bottle of wine a day. But I'm the pothead, right? And then with the fucking comments I make with smiley faces, like, you guys don't even appreciate that. And then when I'm insulting or snarky or I call you bitches out, you make fucking memes on Facebook proving that you're actually listening and stealing from me and then covering your tracks. But it's okay because I'm just projecting, right? So it doesn't matter what I do because you guys are narcissists. And it's an entire society of narcissists, narcissistic family members, narcissistic cousins, narcissistic, majority of most people that view my channel that steal probably aren't even subscribed. And majority of them that are subscribed are probably narcissistic because they can't even be bothered. Out of 380 or 90 people, 10 views. Where's the rest of you? Oh, right. You're behind a fucking veil stealing information for at least 300 other YouTube channels. I mean, let's narrow it down, shall we? We usually have at least 10 people in interacting or viewing the videos, sometimes 8 likes, 7 likes. That means there's at least 350, 370, 380, depending on how many subscribers there are right now, that are pretending to not watch the videos, which means there are at least 380, and then multiply that by the amount of people they're connected to on the internet that are spreading my work in secret while they're subscribed to my channel. So at least 380 other YouTubers, because if they were regular people, they would at least be interacting. Why are you subscribed if you're not going to watch? And I look at the analytics and it shows me they're all from all over the place. But where are they on the videos, on the views, on the likes, comments? It's only usually 3 or 4 of you. And I love you guys. But common sense and facts are fucking common sense and facts. And if you guys just open your eyes and your ears and your fucking hearts, you'll see pretty much majority of YouTube is copy pasted from TheStarKindler. And then these fucking secret societies, bro. Like, what the fuck do you want from me? Brotherhood of the Phoenix? Get the fuck out of here. Illuminati's? I don't even know you. Brotherhood of the Sisterhood of the Rose? Brotherhood of the Rose? the fucking female Illuminati, and then like the Templars and the Masons. Like, what the fuck do you want from me? Go away. I just want a dog in my fucking cottage. I don't give a shit about what you guys are doing. I'm just trying to help people get their heads out of their ass. You guys dragged me into this. I didn't ask for this. I sat in front of a statue of Mother Mary in Germany, and you guys would fucking abduct me and molest me. Put me on fucking altars and stand around me chanting with the eye symbol and pyramids on your fucking red cloaks, holding candles and bleeding all over the fucking place. You drained me of blood repeatedly in Iran and then in Germany, and then you had me drinking fucking concoctions that were like blood based so that you would replace the blood in me with something else because you guys were killing me. Thank God I survived, man. They tried to kill me by fire. They tried to kill me by blood, by water, by steel, by the legal system, by physical violence, by burying me, by keeping me isolated, by locking me up in dark rooms, by using technology, by mind wipe technology, by brainwashing. Do you have any idea how many times I've died and come back? Like, hi, the Phoenix. Nice to meet you. Oh, you're trying to kill me again? All right, be right back. Give me a couple of days. I'll pop back somewhere again in another timeline. Just fucking give it up, you guys. I don't want to fight with any of you. I just want to watch cartoons, eat good food, smoke a lot of weed, hang out with friends, play with my dogs and cats or whatever fucking pets and horses I'm going to have on my farm, grow butterflies, like breed butterflies and have butterflies and ladybugs and a rose and whatever flowers and live in nature. I don't give a shit about society. I don't give a shit about civilization. I just want people to fucking get along and leave me alone. If but I'm useful to them, so of course they're not going to let me go because I'm a gold mine. I'm the most precious fucking thing that they've ever come across. How the lengths they've gone to, and that's not even counting the amount of times I've been age regressed and put on different fucking continents and planets and forced to live out lives and have children and grandchildren and then to be removed from them, reverse aged through their fucking sound wave rife technology, and then mind wiped, brainwashed, made to forget everything, and then put back to grow and live another life somewhere else. Do you have any idea how many fucking times I've lived to at least the age of 90 in this body? I'm tired, man. And you guys are like, oh, you're so wise. Bitch, I've been alive for like 1,000 years. So many people are my descendants, and you guys don't even recognize it because they keep changing my form with their fucking gadgets. And then they're like, oh, that bitch is crazy. She thinks she's been mind wiped and lives all these different lives. And then there's all this weird technology. Like, yeah, there is. Just because you don't experience it, which you should be lucky you're not, doesn't mean it's not there. And most of you that say that I'm crazy are the ones with the technology. So, of course, you're going to call me crazy because if somebody believes me, then the jig is up, isn't it? But people are too dumb to fucking realize that the people making fun of me are the people stealing from me. That's why they're making fun of me. So that you guys laugh with them at me instead of look at them and say, why are you picking on Celeste? I've never had anybody stand up for me. I've never had anybody back me up. I've never had anybody stand by my side and be an ally. Ever in my entire life. No one's ever fucking picked me up and hugged me and said, are you okay? Ever. Not even my fucking mom. She acts like she didn't even birth me, man. And my dad, he acts like he did something so fucking shady to me that he can't even get near me to touch me. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? One of my sisters doesn't even acknowledge I'm alive. Like, I have no idea what the fuck I did to her. Like, okay, sorry for whatever I didn't do or did do. I don't. Sorry for you hating me. And the other one's the messenger scout. She just talks to me to spy on me. Like, oh, go see what the crazy bitch is doing. Go text her, see if she's still there. Or he, go text Pops, see if he's still there. And they call me Pops as if I'm their dad. Like, what the fuck, bruh? Aren't sisters supposed to like have brunches and hang out and I don't know, paint each other's nails and like talk about boys? Or aren't we supposed to just like be cool at least? I mean, we're over 30, aren't we? We're still playing passive aggressive games? I don't know what to do about it anymore. So I guess this is just my wrinkle in time. I'm done being nice. I'm done oversharing with you guys. I'm done assuming and hoping that there's good people in the world that are actually on my side or near me. I know you guys exist, but you guys are far and few, and God knows where you are. And for all I know, the people that have been kind to me, they're in on it. At this point, nothing surprises me. Nothing. Like a fucking goddamn dragon could show up in front of me and I'd be like, oh, we're doing this? Okay. I guess we're doing that. I'm so used to being in hell. I'm so used to being in hell that not even the devil scares me anymore. It's actually comfortable to be in this state. Like treachery. Okay, I get it. You're all traitors, and then the ones that aren't traitors are just here to, here for the show. And then there's those with kindness that share and that they're generous and they see it and they hear me and they empathize and they're good people, but then they're gone. They just disappear, never to be heard from again. Is this it? Is this my life? I'm 41 years old and I've never had a real friend. I've never had a real relationship. I have no idea what healthy love is like. I have no idea what a family that supports you feels like, or a family that likes you, or even a family that wants to talk to you or be around you. I have no idea what it's like to have a career or a stable job where I'm not being used and abused in the job, or being asked to fuck people in the back room during lunch breaks because they're horny, and if I don't do it, they're gonna fucking get me fired. Like what is it? Workplace rape? That's why I stopped going to Ulta or working where I was working with back then, because at that store Ulta there was a fucking guy that worked there when I was 23, 24, and he would threaten me every fucking time. If you don't come here and do this, I'm telling him. Telling what? I'm gonna show them the videos. Show them videos of what? What videos? Oh, deep fake videos. Oh, you fucking made deep fakes of. Oh, okay. And they showed me deep fake videos of me doing shit that I wasn't even doing. I got fired from a job at a fucking 7-Eleven because they had videos in the bathroom. They were recording me peeing in the bathroom. Like, you're peeing in the bathroom. Okay. It's in the toilet. I clean the bathroom every day, every fucking night. It's my job. I'm working the night shift. Am I not supposed to go pee? You left the front counter unattended and you closed the door. Well, what did you want me to do? Leave the door open while I'm going to the bathroom? And then you're going to blame me for stealing, or somebody stealing from the store, right? You're fired. Okay, bye. I don't get it. But I mean, what is there to get? It's narcissistic abuse. And this is why I'm making this video. Because I'm asking my future self and reminding myself with a wrinkle in time, don't bother. Don't bother. They don't need to know anything about me. I don't need to write a book. I don't need to go try to find work. I don't need to put any effort into any fucking thing. And when I make videos, I don't need to share shit with anybody. I can give you generic bullshit and it wouldn't make a fucking difference if I sit here flashing my tits or if I sit here fucking speaking God's word. Because what am I gaining from it? Nothing. Barely anything. The kindness of strangers, Carla sending me that beautiful ring and a lovely deck of cards. A random, donation of like $10 or $30, sometimes $60, maybe like once a year, if even that, maybe twice a year. And it's usually from the same person. Where does that money go? Cat food for Lily. I don't even get to do anything with it. What am I going to do with it? Where am I going to go? Like, what trip am I going to go on? What vacation am I going to go on? Where am I going to go get a massage? Where am I going to go take myself to a shopping mall? Where? When? With what? This is all I have here. It's just me and God. So just future me, please don't bother. These these people are narcissistic. They're designed to abuse you so that you maintain better boundaries, which means stop oversharing. Stop giving so much of yourself. Stop giving so much kindness to strangers for no fucking reason. Don't stop being kind, but wait to be kind until they give you a fucking reason to be kind. Be more Queen of Swords. Be an Empress. Be the star. Don't be the page or princess of cups and swords and whatever. Don't be the hermit or the high priestess, but be the high priestess in reverse. Keep it all to yourself. Say nothing. If they ask for something, give them what the Oracle of Delphi did, a fucking cryptic message. Because you've made it really easy for them, Celeste. You've made it really easy for them to steal from you. And they're right. Yeah, I need to be way more heavy-handed than this. Because as kind and gentle as I've been, as honest and humble as I've been, as angry as I can get, as much as I cry, as much as I share my tears and my pain with you, none of it has actually done anything for me. You guys gained money off of it. I didn't. You guys gained wisdom out of it. I already had it. You guys, your lives improved and got better. My life hasn't really. It's still the same. The decorations changed. My mood is elevated. I don't take shit as seriously anymore. But I'm still in a retirement home for disabled people since I've been 37. And I've spent every birthday alone, even when I was with the ex. I spent my 33rd birthday alone, my 34th birthday alone, 35th birthday was with one of them, 36th birthday alone, And then by the 37th birthday, I was single. And then I get charity gifts. Oh, here's a t-shirt from Walmart. Oh, here's this or here's that. We're just afraid to come visit you. You're scary. Oh, you mean I'm scary because I'm constantly crying and I'm sad and I'm alone? Yeah, it's too emotional. We don't know what to do with it. Oh, okay. But if you're crying, you know exactly what somebody needs to do, right? Okay. 40 years and I've tried everything except telling you guys to fuck off. I don't even care about this YouTube channel anymore. If God really wanted me to share all this stuff, God would make an effort. It wouldn't just be all up to me. You know, my channel would be far more out there than less than 1,000 people. God's supposed to be more powerful than gang stalkers. But at the same time, I comprehend why it's been like this. Because if I was in front of 1,000,000 people sharing this stuff, what would it be? 1 billion people profiting while none of them would say thank you? And then 3 of them or 4 of them would say thank you, and then that's it. I don't know how to be the person you guys are forcing me to be. I don't want to be that person. Because that person is mean and cold and alone and silent. She suffers alone more than I have. She is alone and silent. At least this version of me is alone and has courage to speak. And you want me to be silent so that you can stop stealing from me. Sorry, but no. You want me to not post this video because you think it's going to have me lose subscribers. Well, considering that usually it's 10 people that are truly supporting me, there's 380 that can go because they're literally doing nothing. Literally doing nothing. What do I care about the number? How are you benefiting my life? I'm obviously benefiting your lives. How are you benefiting my life? How are you balancing the energetic scales? When the energy of justice comes in and balances the scales for you guys in my favor, how much are you going to lose? And then stupid me has been sitting here warning you instead of stupid me sitting here harnessing the energy you guys use and putting it into my money. But instead, I send back your energy. I bless it and I amplify it and I send it back to you so you can have better lives. And then I bless you. And then some of you have the audacity to insult me. How petty of you guys. And you think I care if you stay subscribed or not. Like, fuck off. I don't care. And then you push my buttons to see if I'm going to self-sabotage. I couldn't self-sabotage more if I fucking tried. I'm literally at rock bottom, and I've been at rock bottom my entire life. How much more do you think I can self-sabotage? Because I'll try. I mean, I have Sagittarius in my chart. If I haven't fucking figured out a solution, guess what? I'm going to run with insanity and try the same thing over and over and over until I find a fucking solution to it. And you know what usually happens with Sagittarians that do that? With with Scorpio placements and Pisces, we usually figure it out. So you want me to be silent so you can steal shit and without me complaining about it. And then when I complain, you say I'm complaining. Well, I'm going to keep complaining. You want me to dress a certain way, to be in front of the camera a certain way. You want me to show you my face and my teeth so you can make deep fakes of my face and screw me over somehow. Okay, I did that too. You wanted me, you wanted to insult my breasts and my body, and I stood pretty much naked in front of you in front of a mirror and acted exactly the way you expected me to act. I gave you a fucking show, and you guys responded exactly how I thought you would. And you thought I was being crazy when I was giving you exactly what you wanted because I'm 1,000 steps ahead of you. And then when you laughed at it, I knew exactly who you are because I baited you. Because I don't fucking care if I'm at rock bottom. I don't even know what it's like to be in a healthy relationship with a neighbor. Do you really think I want to go to a world where people are kind? I have no idea what it feels like for people to be kind to me. Carla sent me that ring, and I've been smiling and crying for like 3 days looking at it because somebody did something for me that I didn't ask for. And I had to receive it and accept it, and I didn't have a choice to say no. Over a ring. I was sitting in a bathtub earlier in a nice bath, crying because for fucking 10 minutes I felt at peace. And then the neighbor starts knocking on the door. There's somebody walking down the hallway. Can you call the police? And I'm like, don't you have a phone? Oh, yeah, okay. But don't let him come near your door, okay? Be careful. Okay, sure, whatever. Can I go back in my bathtub now? It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Like, you guys wasted your fucking lives and the possibilities of friendships we could have had, the work we could have done together, the things we could have accomplished together. And instead, you guys sold yourselves out and sold and sacrificed me for money. Less than you would have gotten had you actually utilized me as a companion. What do the gang stalkers get paid? 5,000, 10,000, sometimes 25,000 salaries or like one-time payments? We could have made billions together. How long have I been talking about Amazon? Do you have any idea how long Amazon.com has been spying on me before they ever formed Amazon.com? Do I have any proof? No. But did you really know about Amazons on the internet before? Other than fucking Wonder Woman? And who the fuck read Wonder Woman? But lo and behold, I show up and I start talking about it, and boom, they're all there. I tell you I'm from another dimension, that my partner got a walk-in and he was replaced by a walk-in and I got thrown into a different fucking timeline. What show shows up the next day? The OA, to make me look like I'm copying a TV show. Blonde girl from another dimension looking for her husband. Oh, that doesn't sound familiar one bit. Then I changed my hair color to red. What comes out? Fucking Avengers. What happens? Oh, there's a red-headed witch that lost her husband, and then she's trying to bring him back to life. That's not very, oh, that's new. Cool. Never heard that one before. And then I talked to you about Furies and Amazons and the old world and tapestries. What show shows up on fucking Amazon Prime? The Wheel of Time. Who's the main character? Moraine Sedai. Who is she depicting? Me and my partner back then, the warden. But who's going to believe it, right? Oh, right. The people that read the story I wrote back in 2001 and 1999 for Shadowbane. When was The Wheel of Time written? Oh, right. After that. And some before that. Go read it. Where's the remnants of the story I wrote? Deleted. Hidden on the old web. You can look it up if you find it. It's called The Silence is Broken by Roma Fireheart. If you can find it, link it to me. It has to get better than this. 40 years of narcissistic abuse and gaslighting and manipulation, triangulation, gang stalking, all this bullshit and bad stuff. Mm. It has to get better for me, right? Like, there has to be good people showing up. I mean, it's been getting better lately, but future me, do not, don't, don't be me. Be, be more Roma, more Celeste, not this naive, innocent, gullible, loving, gentle, bright, and sunny Sophie character, like baby Sophia. Be badass Sophia instead from now on. Be fucking cosmic. Be a living goddess and just shit on them. Shit on all of them. Majority of them. When they're nice to you, then be nice to them. But if you don't even have to click a like button. You owe them nothing. You owe them no subscriptions. You owe them no shout outs. You owe them no thank yous. You owe them no kindness because they give you none of it. None of it. Even the people you talk well of on your channel, guess what they do? They talk shit about you on theirs. While you're telling people that they should go subscribe to those channels are making fun of you so people don't subscribe to you. So that they can keep stealing from you without those people knowing that they're stealing it from you. Without their subscribers knowing that they're stealing it from you. So just don't go to any of their channels. You don't need to even keep an eye or talk to any other card readers or do any spiritual work for any of them. You don't need to channel any wisdom of God or words of God because it's just being stolen and put on false prophet, channels where they're being given thousands of dollars, new everything for them while they're just repeating what you're saying. Don't bother. You're getting a disability check, right? You have food stamps. So just do what's fun. And what's fun is playing with tarot cards, making bracelets, hanging out with people and being goofy. Whatever. Just no more spiritual talk. No more advice giving. No more helping people with their lives. No more solving the world's riddles and channeling, mysteries into the world. Fuck them. Let them figure it out themselves. And if they want to know, they can pay you the money that you're worth, which they can't even afford. And they can sit there for a 45-minute reading and get the information there for paying for it. Because really, spending 2 hours channeling to get likes, I don't give a fuck about likes. I want to know it changed your life. I want to know that you're better because of what we did and what we experienced together, what I shared with you. I want to know that your life has improved because you heard something that helped you. I don't give a fuck about the money. I don't give a fuck about likes or subscribers, but they are a form of letting me know that you guys are benefiting. Because otherwise, it just seems like, what the fuck is the point of all this? I'm just giving you material for work, right? So I'm your teacher. So maybe I should charge you for a seminar session instead of giving you free YouTube videos. $600 per ticket, one channeling session per week. I could put it on Patreon and charge you $666 fucking dollars because some of you call me the devil. So let me charge you $666 for the fucking Virgo video that I did, for the Capricorn video that I did, for the other 400 fucking videos on my channel, if not 500. I could have been charging you $100 per video and I'd have my own house by now. But instead, I've given it all out to you for free, and that was really stupid of me. Thank you for showing me that. Now I know. Kindness in this world is seen as a target. Oh, look, there's a child of light. Go fucking rape it and steal everything from it. Spiritual rape, physical rape, financial rape, mental rape, family like being taken away from me. And then when I'm asleep, they abuse me in sleep state. And then the videos I make, they steal them. They alter my voice through Audacity.com or whatever the app is. They right click. I had downloaded Audacity, so I figured out how it finally works. Most of it. You can detach an audio file from a video file. Like you can detach the audio from the video and you can put the audio on another video. So somebody could be sitting there lip singing to me saying this and editing out different parts, the stuttering, the specific parts, and they can just alter the tone, speed, and volume of my voice to make me sound squeaky or Asian or African or Canadian or Indian or whatever, British. And then they have cloning, which means all they need is a hair or a nail follicle or whatever, skin follicle or something, to clone other versions of me and program them with their fucking chips and bots and whatever, and just have their own puppets, right? I mean, it's all possible, isn't it? And the only thing I can do is sit here and say, return to sender, Polly want a cracker. And I'm fucking Natalie from Alchemy and You calling me horrible names. Like, bitch. Ugh. I can feel her right now doing it. She's probably channeling about me again in one of her videos. Because she probably has her AirPods and she's listening to me on the phone through her like CIA or FBI contacts or some shit. But if I say that, then I'm crazy, right? I'm paranoid schizophrenic. Oh, with multiple personalities, right? Let's not forget that one. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so glad for this day. I'm so fucking grateful for this video. I'm so grateful for these life experiences. You guys have shown me what a fool I've been and how much of my life and potential I've wasted on garbage peasants. Peasants. That's all you people were compared to me. Fucking peasants. Stealing and grabbing at my clothes, ripping my like what rags I had to more rags. And then shitting on those rags and saying that my clothes stink. Like, it's your shit on my clothes, bro. So thank you, everybody. The good guys, the bad guys, all of you. I have no idea where my life is going from this point forward, but rest assured, you guys are not going to get anything free anymore out of me. You'll get, if some readings. If God really wants me to post something, I'll post it. But otherwise, I'm gonna set up that Patreon page, and I'm gonna set up the monthly or whatever memberships, and I'm gonna jack up the prices. And you guys that want to steal can pay me $111 to start joining the Patreon. You guys that actually want to listen to the information can pay me $222 per video. And then the rest of you can fuck off. I don't know what else to say. And those of you that are kind and you've stuck with me and supported me all this time, I mean, this YouTube channel is always going to be around and I'll still be uploading. But I'm not going to be doing these long ass channelings and stuff, which is probably for the best, because it's so underappreciated. It's so undervalued. Why waste my fucking time? I can be sitting there watching X-Men. I could be sitting there reading a book. Why bother posting a fucking 2-hour video and not even be paid for it? I could go work at McDonald's and get $15 at least. And then you guys want to mock me and say, oh, that bitch wants likes. Like, I could go work at McDonald's and be eating fries and get paid money for 2 hours and, make fake friends and keep myself busy instead of giving you seeds to make millions of dollars for yourself, if not more or less, while you insult me. I don't want to do that to myself anymore. So, what do you really want me to do? Or really, I could be tricking you right now completely, and you wouldn't even know it. This entire video could have been bait, and you wouldn't even know it. Because you think I'm just having a tantrum and I'm sabotaging my channel. But maybe, just maybe, I made this entire video to get you on a vibration of common sense, decency, empathy, and self reflection. So that after all 2 hours of you being focused on my voice and my frequency, maybe, just maybe, I planted so many subliminal seeds in your head that you're going to be a better person, and the people around you are going to be better people, and the people around them are going to be energetically better people, and the butterfly effect will go into the time stream continuum and affect every fucking timeline in existence by making you all better people. I wonder, or maybe I did all this just to get attention, but then why wouldn't I be in front of the fucking screen? Maybe I did all this to get sympathy, but then wouldn't that mean that somebody would actually have to pay attention to me? Since you guys aren't paying attention to me and you're not giving me any compassion or sympathy, is that really why I'm making this video? Or maybe I'm just so narcissistic that I want to hear myself talk for 2 fucking hours without going to drink water or go to pee or go eat something. Or, feed my addictions of smoking fucking weed all the time and all the cigarettes and all the fucking alcohol I drink and all the people I'm fucking and getting fucked by. Maybe, right? I mean, who knows what I'm doing behind this fucking table right now at fucking butt crack o'clock in the morning. 2:22 in the morning. Maybe though, right? Because I'm just so pathetic, right? With my green hair and my tired eyes and my fucking weird face, right? Or maybe I did this to see who's going to mention any fucking thing in this video by the time I'm awake and I check YouTube again tomorrow, and see how many of you are actually fucking insulting me yet again, so that maybe you guys can actually be seen for the assholes that you are, and then recognize who the supportive ones are and who the assholes are, and who's just there to steal and watch the show and eat popcorn. They're just there for the tea. Hmm. I wonder. I wonder why God had me doing all this. Or was it God, or am I just crazy? Does God even exist? Because, I mean, most of you narcissists probably think that you're just creating all this yourselves and it's all just your, you know, imagination creating reality, and it's just a law of attraction, and it's science and projection and it's just numbers. There's no infinite creator, and whatever. It's just all math and science and energy, vibration, and frequency. And the earth is just, a shopping mall, and God isn't real, and Jesus was fake, and all that, right? Hmm. I wonder. I wonder. I wonder why I'm dragging this video out so long. Do you? Let's not forget, I'm the child of wisdom. You couldn't figure out what this video's purpose is until you're on my level. Until then, enjoy being taught by a master.